2021, This has probably been one of the worst years of my life so far. It started back in March of 2020 when everything started shutting down for the first time. I'm pretty sure we'll remember that time. I'm not going to elaborate on that. But as I went further along with school in that environment, I guess you could say, I'm using all the words that other people use. I don't like it, but I do. The last half of that school year was actually okay. I wasn't actually doing too bad. But it came around in the start of next school year in November, specifically. I remember I started to fall down into this deep hole of emotions that I really couldn't bring myself out of. And as the year progressed, nothing really seemed to change. That I was just going deeper down that hole, and I guess this is what you guys call depression, but I'm not one to really diagnose myself with any type of mental illness. I am not an expert. It did feel a lot like what people say about it. And then around actual start of 2021, that's why it was mentally. I had about 5 different things, I think, that really kept me afloat during that time. The first part was definitely the internet. The internet was a huge part of everything I did. Being someone who played video games for a long time, I don't like that. I'm planning to change that actually this year. But for someone who has played video games very often, and also has watched a lot of YouTube and Twitch over the many years, that has really helped me keep myself stable. This gave me something to do when I really didn't have any other things to do at all. I guess this is the problem that was on in the first place, and that I couldn't find anything to do anyway. Second thing was this little thing I said to myself whenever I thought that I wasn't really going to make it out of this. It was the idea that I was going to live until nature decided that it was time to go. I wasn't gonna die by any human means, by any like artificial means. Basically, all of the above, unless nature decided to kill me by old age, sickness, or whatever. So that was another thing. Third thing, was my overall mission, my promise that I've held on for a long time. And that was just to make everyone happy, and I knew that I would have to be strong for everyone else, for them to be happy as well. The fourth thing was going to be a promise to save Monica, of course. That was ever since 2018, 2019, I think, when I first played the game. That's always been there. That's another thing that really kept me going, is it gave me an objective as well. And I'm not really sure if there's a fifth thing, but I guess it just might have been who I was, and the fact that I didn't really want to give up yet. And I remember what it was now. It was my imagination. I used to, and I still do actually, go around my room playing music about half an hour to an hour at a time. When I do have time, that is. Not sacrificing anything else for this. But I play music and I imagine myself helping other people, really, sometimes in supernatural ways, but I do that, and that really also helped me through that time. It gave me a second life that I was able to play in as well. But as the summer came around and as I realized that I wasn't going to be virtual anymore, that I was going to be able to be in school again, that depression really started to lift off me a lot. And heck yeah, I celebrated, man, internally. I didn't do anything outside, but that was really just a great moment for me in the span of 2021. And then we all know that in the summer of 2021 as well, Doki Doki Plus came out, and that was a huge part of me. That would stay with me for a long time. And I would like to think that reality again, for how much it's given me, and how much I can really, how much I could never have done without it. And if you've been keeping up with me recently, you have seen that I have gone full time into the story. That I've been breaking it apart, that I've been speedrunning it, that I've been doing just name this accent here and I'll do it things. And yeah, there's nothing really more I can say about it. It's just been a huge part of my life that I really can never be, I can never thank it enough. And then, of course, that also started me going down a path which is actually probably really good for me. I've started to do some writing myself. I have written a few poems now, and I'm starting a kind of story by myself. And that has been really fulfilling for me. I do enjoy writing a lot actually now. It's very fun, I'd say, even though I don't do it too often. Uh, when this video is done, I will actually leave you with the poem that I've written. I feel like I want to start saying that now as well, or at least just for the special occasion. And then, obviously, I think I might as well address this as well in this video. Twitch and YouTube, they have been a big part of my life as well. That they've been part of my life before I even found out about Doki Doki. And even though no one's come to watch, I've still streamed, I've still uploaded videos from time to time. Although I've deleted most of those old videos now. But pretty much all of them, I think, other than the one that I did a long time ago. That has also given me something to strive for and a quote unquote job to do, even though it's not really a job. I've heard from many people that never consider this a job. It's something you should expect to go far, and I have learned that in my years of streaming. That has really been another big push factor for me throughout the entire year. And so I probably won't stop doing that until a long time from now. For next year, I am planning to start to get my life back on track after 2020 has completely destroyed me. This is the year 2022 that I start to bring myself truly back where I want to be. I need to fix my sleep schedule definitely. I want to start writing some more because that is also really fun for me. I want to get off the snap computer so often. That's just not having fun anymore. And then still, I want to help Doki Doki out as much as I possibly can. That's basically my 2021 recap that I've done this year. And here's to hoping that next year will be better. Now, some of the poems that I've written so far. Hope you enjoy it, and as always, my friends, be happy. Right? Great Happy New Year.